Hello. Right on time, I see. That's very, very nice of you. Sometimes I have to wait a little bit for some of the clients to show up, so I do always appreciate it when people are on time. Let me just pull up your file and we'll start the process of taking down your information about your preferred specifications for your new house. So let me pull up the file here. Okay, now, I believe you said on the phone that this is the first time that you've bought a house. Is that correct? Okay, and do you have any experience? Do you know anyone, friends or family that have bought homes, or is this all completely new to you? Oh yeah, that's no problem at all. We'll take you right through the whole process, and we're going to make it as streamlined and painless as possible because we want you to find a house that you are happy with and that you'll be, just really nice to spend the rest of your life in, or at least many years, until you decide to sell it at some point. We want to find a home that's going to be just right for you. So, I'll take down a little bit of information and we can get started. So, what is your current address? We need that for contact information. Okay, and what's the zip code on that? Okay, thank you. Do you have a spouse or significant other who's going to be looking for homes with you? The reason we ask that is you could give me their information as well, and then we can contact them just in case you're not available at some point. Okay. And now for your information, we already have your phone. We could use, what is your preferred email address? Because what I'm going to do is, once we get done talking here, I'm going to put your specifications into the MLS, and that's going to find homes that match your qualifications and your preferred features, and then that will automatically send those out to you, and you'll have your little real estate portal in which you can enter, and that will show you all the homes that match your specific desires, and it will show you the prices and the taxes and the location and the bedrooms, and there will be a lot of pictures, and hopefully many of them will have virtual tours. That it does depend on the real estate agent whether or not they did a virtual tour, but most of them do, and it's always really kind of a nice thing when they do. But yes, in your virtual portal, you'll be able to log in any time of day, and the homes will get sent to you immediately. So it's not even something where you have to wait for your agent to find the houses and send them to you. This is an automated thing that happens right through the MLS, so they'll be sent to you as soon as they're listed. So you want to check that portal often so you can see what new homes are coming up. So what is a good email address for me to set up your portal with? Okay, so as I say, as soon as you leave here, I'll be setting up that portal for you, and we'll start getting housing results. So for your actual specifications, what is your preferred area that you're searching in? Okay, and what's like the mile radius? How far away do you want to get from there? Because that is a small town, so you might not be able to find something exactly in that area. How far around that would you be willing to look, or any other areas you'd be willing to look? Okay, we can do that. Now, obviously you said that you're interested in a home. Are you interested in any lots or lands that you might want to build your own home, or are you looking for something that's already built? Okay. And do you want, does it have to be single family, or would you be interested in a multifamily, a duplex, a townhouse, something like that? Or do you really just want the single family home? Traditional single family home, okay, we can do that. Now, will you be getting a mortgage, and if so, what type, and will you be getting that through? No mortgage, okay. That definitely makes things easier, and that will definitely widen the availability to you. What is your budget? Oh, really? Okay, well, your search just got extremely easy because you can pretty much get anything here. That's going to be probably all homes in the area will fit that budget, so I don't think you have to worry about that. Okay, with that in mind, I have to ask, will you be needing seller concessions? I didn't think so with that budget, but never know. Have to ask just in case maybe your money wasn't completely available. So, no seller concessions. How much acreage would you like with your home? How much acreage would you like the home to have? Just like your minimum acreage preference. Okay, so quite a bit of acreage if possible. Minimum square footage. Give me the square footage for just the house that you want. Will include like basements and attics, and sunrooms will be other. What do you want for the actual living area? Minimum square footage. What do you think you require? Okay. How many bedrooms? Minimum number of bedrooms would you prefer? In case you have, kids or, relatives that stay with you. Maybe you have a parent that you're taking care of who will be living with you, or you have friends that come to visit often. You want a certain number of guest bedrooms. What would the minimum number of bedrooms that you would like be? Okay. And how many baths? Yes, have baths are, you can have a whole bath, you could have 2 whole baths, you could have 1.5 baths, half bath being, just a toilet and a sink. There's no actual bath and a half bath, of course. Okay. And do you want full bathtubs or just a shower, or what? Do you have preferences on that? Okay. Now, as far as additional rooms, what would you be looking for? Do you want a basement, a sunroom, a laundry room, a pantry, a game room? What kind of additional specialized rooms would be something that you would be interested in? Okay. Okay. So do you want any fireplaces in the home? Fireplaces is kind of a broad term. It can include wood stoves or traditional fireplaces, or basically just your fire heating sources. So, and gas fireplaces are of course included, but they do have flames, so they consider them fireplaces. So, how many fireplaces would you like in the home? Some people want them just for decoration. Some people want them for actual heating purposes, but it's good to know how many you would like. Okay, minimum. Shouldn't be too hard to come up with. And for heating, do you have a preference? Or would you just like to look at the listings as they come up and see what they have? Some of them will have fireplaces or wood stoves, some will have central heating. A few of them heat with electric, but not many in this area, just because it does jack your electric bill way up, since we do get some of those really cold temperatures. So most of them have some kind of supplemental heating. If they're using electric, they usually do have, like propane or gas or something to go with it to keep their heating bills just a little bit lower, with the electric. So, okay. As far as appliances, what appliances do you prefer included? Refrigerator, stove, and do you have a preference as to whether those are electric or gas? You're going to be bringing your own appliances, okay? We don't need that at all. Do you need anything built into the kitchen, like, say, a hood fan over the range or anything like that? Okay. What is your preferred parking? Driveway, street, garage? Okay. And are you okay with a 1-car garage? Do you need to have a 2-car minimum? Do you have a minimum garage size? Minimum garage car space? Okay. So are you looking for something all on one floor, or can you have multiple floors? Are stairways okay inside the house? Okay. And do you need any area of the house to be handicapped accessible? Again, if you have, a relative who might not be able to go upstairs, do you need like a ramp to the bedroom they'd be staying in, or anything like that? Do you have any desire for water, such as waterfront footage, waterfront view, maybe water access? Sometimes there is like shared water access where you're not right on the waterfront, but it'll be like a private access just for residents living on a certain street. So is waterfront access something that's important to you? And do you have a preference as to whether the waterfront access would be a lake or a stream or an ocean? Fortunately, we're in an area where you can choose one or all the above, whatever suits your fancy. I'm sure there will be at least one house on one of those. Okay. And are there any other features that you'd like in the house? A skylight, anything along those lines, features that wouldn't necessarily be standard issue on a home, but that might be handy to have. Again, handicapped accessible would be some homes have like an elevator to get up to the second floor. Again, your skylights. Some people like to choose the type of wood in the house. It does narrow your choices a lot, but I'd like to give the option, of course. Okay. No, that's not too restricting. There's a lot of homes that have those, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now, are there any preferred outdoor features, such as would you like a pond or woodlands, or something specific in the outdoor features, meadow? Do you have a preference as far as that? A cave, really? Okay, that might narrow your choices a bit. There's not a lot of homes that come with caves, but we could do our best to find one. Again, you will be getting all the homes sent directly to your email address, so you'll be able to see all the special features, which, if they do have access to a cave, that will of course be listed. And I will put that right in here in your preferences for cave, and hopefully we'll be able to find something. Let's see, what else do we need here? As far as exterior siding, do you have any preferences? Do you prefer wood, stone? Vinyl's very common. It's not as rich looking as wood, of course, but it's a little easier to take care of. However, from the sound of your budget, it doesn't sound as though hiring someone to take care of wood siding would be that much trouble, and wood does have that richer look to it. If you want real wood siding, you could do the shaker shingles. The cedar shingles are always a beautiful look. So any siding preference? Okay. Well, I think that's all I need from you for now. I will put all this information into the MLS so that we can get your portal started. You will receive a introductory email from the portal as soon as I have all the information in, so that will be, in about an hour, you'll get that email, and that will allow you to log in and create your password so you get your access to your portal, and then that's what you'll use to check your portal anytime you want. Again, it's good to check it at least once a day, because if a really good house comes up, you don't want to miss it because somebody else has already scheduled an appointment. Right now, houses are going very fast because there are not that many for sale right now, so you're going to want to jump right on those listings when you see the ones you like. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to check it, several times a day. Check your portal, and if you see a home that you would like to see a little more up close and personal, you can call me. I believe you have my cell phone. You can call me and we will schedule an appointment, and we can go over and see it in person. And if you like it, then you can put in an offer on the house, and of course it takes a little while of going back and forth between the lawyers and getting everything set. So I mean, you're not going to put in an offer and move in the next day, but you can get the ball rolling, and then once you have a contract, of course, the house is secure. Nobody else can put in an offer on it while you have your offer in there and it's been approved and accepted. Sometimes you do have to wait for the family that's moving out to be able to secure their new residence. Sometimes people have a home that they're purchasing, but they're going to be using the money they get from the sale of their house to purchase it. So, you have to wait for their purchase to complete before you can complete yours. And it does stretch it out a little bit, but if it's a house you really like, it's of course worth it in the end. And you are coming from a very easy end of it, obviously, because you don't need seller concessions or anything like that, and you're not doing a mortgage, so you're going to have a very, very easy time of it. So I don't see this being too much of a problem. So I will get this set up, get those listings set to send right out to you, and you can start going through them and choosing your future home. So maybe a little early for congratulations, but congratulations on taking the first step to buying yourself your first home. Welcome to the family.